Nationally, the average starting salary is about $40,000 nationally, but that varies depending on where you live. We live in a higher income area. Cost of living is a lot more expensive in Orange County, so salaries are a little bit more than that. So I believe we are starting annually. I think it's about, for firefighter paramedic, I want to say it's 80,000 is the high end of it, I believe.
I think it starts at 55,000.
Yeah, 55 it goes up to like 80,000. There's a range in there as you promote through the as you put time on and stuff.
And then, yeah, you go outside Orange County and it drops back down into the 40s.
Yeah. If you're going into just a fire academy, it has no prerequisites. The academy is usually anywhere from 6 months to 18 months, depending. If you have a program that is a 2-year program, obviously it's 2 years, and that includes your academy. And then the other ones that have your prerequisites, and then an academy can be anywhere from, could take you, a couple years, even longer, depending on how fast you get through your prerequisites. And that's just to get to your training. And then there's obviously a hiring process to try to get a job after that.
To have all the sought after requirements to basically have everything you'd need to be completely hireable, you're looking at about 4 to 6 years between your fire academy, your associate's degree. Some places now are requiring or heavily emphasizing a bachelor's degree, and then your EMT license, which is another semester, and then your paramedic license, which is about another 8 months. So you're looking between about 4 and 6 years to have everything done, as well as one of the things that they look for too is on-job experience, or time out in the field with your. They prefer, if you're going to go for a firefighter paramedic position, they want you to have a minimum of a year experience. So about 4 to 6 years.
So that's the tough part, because most of the time you're not working during that whole process. Although there are programs set up for you to be able to work while you're doing your training, because there's a lot of people that are kind of changing their careers and all that stuff. So they're still working and supporting a family at the same time. So there's options out there, excuse me, for people like that need to work while they're training. So, but in Huntington Beach, we work 24-hour shifts. We do what we call it's a modified Kelly schedule. So we work what we call is our tour. So our block of shifts that we work is called a tour. And in that tour, we work 5 24-hour shifts. And in between each 24-hour shift that we work, we have 24 hours off. So we have a day off in between. After our 5th shift, then we go off 6 days. We have 6 days off, and we restart the tour again. So, excuse me, we do 2 tours a month. And then in between that, a lot of us work overtime, extra shifts, and some of us have other jobs too, so we stay pretty busy. I would say most of us average probably 12 shifts a month.
If not more.
But as far as an average, some guys are a lot more, some guys are less. So.
And then on those off-going days, if somebody calls in sick, we have what we call minimum staffing, which means we need to have people here. So if somebody calls sick, then somebody will get held over on another day. So instead of having that 24 hours off, you're working. So you'll be here for 72 hours. You'll be here for 3 days.
The fire department, basically, to not break it down to everything, we're kind of when somebody doesn't know. I like to liken this when somebody doesn't know what to do, and they need help and they can't figure it out. They call 911 and we get sent out. So that could be our primary responsibilities. Obviously, is going to be emergency medical care and fires and rescue. But we do anything from water vacuuming, basically cleaning up, helping out with flooded houses, to helping people out with appliance issues, to all kinds of stuff. Then they don't know what's happening. That's kind of how it goes. But our primary response, so the majority of our calls are medical calls related to medical issues or traffic collisions, that kind of thing, where people have injuries. And then obviously we have fire responses, fire alarms, hazardous materials, and that kind of stuff as well.